especially around the world. People use text messaging on rates that carriers set on a message-by-message or bundled basis. The next one is it has no undo. When you send a message using SMS, there's no going back. You better really have memory sent. Next is organization. Now, how many times? Next is reminders. How many times have you been at work, engrossed in what you're doing, really focused? Someone texts you, say, hey, can you pick up the milk? Or hey, can we meet for drinks after? You say yes, get back to work, and then right when you walk in the door at home, you remember, shit, I forgot my friend at the bar. Or I forgot the milk. The next is limited privacy. So today, phone numbers are used for everything, and SMS is inherently linked to your phone number. And last is poor aesthetics. And I'll get to talking about this a little later, but we really have a good focus on design. So, the first one I want to talk about is expensive. Because this is actually the easiest one to solve. And it's what every other major messaging platform has already done. The WhatsApp of the world have replaced SMS with messaging, using your data plan to send messages, no longer connected to your phone. Great, but there's still opportunity in 5 other places to improve the messaging experience. So today, I want to introduce you to InBox and show you how we can solve these problems. So the first feature that we have on InBox is any message that you send, you can swipe the message to the left until you see that red mark, let the message go, and it's deleted on your device and every other person's phone that you send your message to. Next is folders. Hold the message down for a second. This pops up. Say I want to put it in the funny messages folder. It's really easy to find later if you save it. Next is reminders. This is one of my favorites. This time you swipe the message to the left. You get asked, when would you like this message to come back? It comes back to you as if it's a new message, but it's really a reminder to you to do something. And you can also do it geographically based. So you can say, hey, when I leave this building, I'm within 100 feet of where I am now, remind me then that I need to go there. Next is privacy. We have this really cool feature when you shake your phone, it turns on a digital privacy screen. It obscures what's on your screen. And when you click next to any message, you can see the text. And finally, the aesthetics. I think Apple has really proven that focusing on design and usability is really important to a product. And I quote from our beta testers, this product makes me feel comfortable. And that's what we're going. So, we want to give users more control of their messaging experience. But does anybody really care about that? So, we wanted to go out and find out by doing validation with what we think are the real messaging people today. They really understand the market, even within the ages of 14 and 25. People who barely use email, but text messaging is their main form of life. So, we interviewed 500 teenagers, college students, and recent grads. We got awesome feedback. When we talked to them about undoing a message, they said, awesome, I wish this would replace my text message. We talked to them about putting things in folders. They said, my life happens on text messaging, I need this organization. When we talked to them about the reminders, they said no face palm. That international sign when you get home, shit, I forgot. So, why InBox? The messaging market is extremely, extremely crowded. But in those features that we're talking about, there are very few competitors. In the undo market, where you can take something back, there's maybe 2 to 3 competitors on the market. And in the privacy market, there are a bunch of competitors, more than the 2 I've had there, but none of them have grown to have user bases that are bigger than roughly 1 million users, because all they're offering is privacy. And even that privacy, the NSA has proven, is not very useful. So, a revenue model. So for the first users that join our app, we want to offer it to them free to build the experience. But then we want to start charging for use. And it's a subscription-based model or a lifetime subscription. We also think that in-app purchases, like customization of their experience, stickers, and camera filters, all that kind of stuff, the 14 to 25-year-olds, they love that. Line, which is a popular messaging app in Japan, makes 30% of the revenue on stickers alone. So, available today on the app market, we just hit the app market on the iPhone, are the first 3 features that I talked about: undo, privacy, and aesthetics. We just finished at the Tech Launch New Jersey Business Accelerator, and now we're looking to raise our next round of funding to make our reminders and folders possible. Thank you. I'm happy to answer any questions. My name is Hani again, and I'm from InBox.